Hello everyone and welcome back to Spyro A Hero's Tale. And I am doing a post commentary because I unfortunately lost lost my commentary on this. I'm actually having a hard time remembering how I lost it. Oh right, that's right. So after I completed the game, oh god, this might be loud. Hang on. So after I completed the game, I had to turn something down there. I'm sorry for the awkwardness there. But after I completed the game, I was doing 100%, and I was nabbing all the eggs and light gems I had missed. Ugh. And as some of you guys know, I use my tablet to record the commentary. So I have a laptop that does the video recording, and then I have a tablet that does the audio recording. I just do that because even though I think the computer would be fine handling both, I have like, at least when I was recording like Xbox One stuff, it was just like harder on the laptop to do both. So I kind of just say, you know what, I'll just let the laptop completely focus on recording the video, even though I think with the older stuff, like 6th gen stuff, I don't think there's any issue at all. I just decide I'm gonna let the laptop completely focus on that. In this case, I'm actually recording the commentary on the laptop because I'm not recording any video. Anyway, I was using the laptop using the tablet to also look up the videos and stuff to find the light gems and eggs I'm missing, because I just I can't be fully bothered to spend hours and hours and hours. Like, I don't make a living off YouTube. Obviously, I have other things to do. So there's a point where I say I'm just gonna look up whatever I'm missing, you know. And I'm sorry if that's, you know, if you refuse to do that, good on you. I do have a limit for how much time I'm willing to put into looking for something before I say no more. I need help. Unfortunately, my tablet would crash. Basically, it was kind of like a black screen. Like, even though I could turn off the screen, turn it back on, it would just not. It wouldn't go back. It just wouldn't turn on again. Maybe, like, I don't know. I wasn't gonna sit there and wait hours and hours because I was trying to complete the game. So that's what happened there. So that's why this post commentary is happening. I'm sorry if I'm a little unfocused, I guess, today. This has been something that's like I've just been wanting to get done, because I would feel bad if there's no commentary for basically this hour and a half that had left in the game to beat. And it's like this is kind of the last thing. So what I've done is I've already edited the video parts of it. So basically all the editing is done besides just recording this commentary and then putting that in. So I actually have the recording playing for me so I can see where I'm at. Some of these jumps were frustrating, I can tell you that. And you know, in some case I'm glad I'm doing a post commentary, because I have to be honest, this last stretch of the game I was a little fed up. I was a little frustrated. And there's a lot of swearing. And while I don't really have a problem with swearing, you know, I do think I should try and keep it to like keep it limited to some degree. I don't want my videos just to be goddamn swear fests. So that part I'm kind of happy about. Now, I'm not my focus isn't solely on the recording here. I am playing a game while I do this. So I guess at this point, I mean I could talk about the game, but I don't think I'm gonna have an hour and a half basically worth of just talking about my thoughts on the game. But we will get to that. There are more things to note, and I kind of talk about this in other bits. So there was an entire Blink. It's Blink, right? An entire like this character here that we're playing as right now. That the recording's showing. There was an entire one I missed. I'm sure some people may have noticed. So when I got to that, I was like, okay, you know what? I will just record that in full. And have and do commentary for that. So it's gonna be a little weird because there's gonna be bits where there is commentary. Most of the video is gonna have commentary. Most of this whole recording session has commentary, but there are bits where I'm silent. It's basically that Blink part I have audio recording for, and then the end. I think I've done a recording for the end. So I'm gonna be kind of coming in and out, and because I've recorded all of these segments, or well, not all of these segments. This week's segment is recorded a few weeks later than the other ones because I've just been so busy with work and trying to find the right time to actually do this. And you know, it's funny. I could have started uploading the videos, but I was a little stubborn, a little lazy, and yeah, so not even one part is up yet. That's just kind of where we're at. So while with the time that's passed and whatnot, with the time that has passed, that means there's a few things I can talk about. It's unfortunate because I think anything I did talk about in this recording or the old commentary is gone now because I don't remember what I did besides all the swearing I did. I'm going to be home more now because they have brought masks. Masks are mandated again in the province I live in. Case numbers are going up, especially in my health district. And I've kind of said before, I struggle with the whole mask, face shield thing. It's mentally draining, and like, it was Friday, so it came into effect Saturday morning. So basically it was like I got there Friday night, we had like half an hour we could work before the masks were mandated again. So you can bet your butt that I took full advantage of that 30 minutes I could go before I had to put it on. And you can imagine, like, I'm just not very happy. I understand, I'm not gonna try and argue against it. It's just, on a night crew, a lot more limited people. It's just frustrating. And like I said, I don't deal with it very well. I struggle with it. So I've, for the first time, the whole time I've been at the store, I've put myself on restricted hours. And you have, when you put the kind of risk is you can't just go restricted and then like jump out of being restricted whenever you want. I think you have to be restricted for a certain amount of time before you can backstep on that. But I just felt like I like, the thing is, I've already been struggling from week to week. I would have good weeks and then I'd have bad weeks. And here in BC, we've had the fire season's been really bad. And there's even points where, well, we never got like an evacuation warning or anything. There were points where it felt like we were probably close to getting one. And that definitely put a lot of stress on my mind, because I think about all the stuff I own, and like, it would be rough losing it all, you know. And then there's just other things, like how, you know, things always seem to be getting worse, and like the whole COVID thing. Like, you know, to think that not too long ago we were at a point where we were getting 50 cases a day, maybe. And now we're back up to, I want to say we're back up to over 1,000 cases per day. Obviously, like, Canada's evacuation. What's the word? Vaccinated numbers are like 75%, somewhere around there. Fully vaccinated. So it's mostly the unvaccinated are also like the talks that, like, well, the vaccines they wear off. That's what there's talks about, the booster shot, and it just all kind of drains on me. I try, you know, I don't even watch a whole lot of news. Most nights I see the news once per night, which is when I'm eating, and then I usually go outside for my other 2 breaks at work. So I don't even see the news a lot. They're also like, it's frustrating because Canada's having their election, and it's kind of like, because it's not like the States, I believe, where they have their election every 4 years, you know. It has, I think for Canada, and you know, I'm Canadian, but I don't understand how the whole election system works, that it has to be like voted on basically to have an election, or like decided on. I don't know entirely. Just because like on the news they were talking about, like, oh, well, there could be an election, and you were kind of hoping like maybe they could hopefully put this off one more year. I know, like, obviously there are those who don't think Trudeau's doing the best, and I'm not here to debate that, but it's more of just a situation of, like, I don't think people want this right now. I don't think most people want to do an election during everything that's going on. So yeah, it's just, that's all been draining on me. And then so I had like the Friday shift. I had the Friday shift, and obviously, you know, majority of the night I had to wear the face shield. I had Saturday off, and then I had originally Sunday through Thursday, and then pretty sure it was Monday morning that I went in, gave the sheet. Yeah, back out of this. Something else. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought. I handed in, or I filled out the form, I gave that in, and then, so I'll be doing 3 nights a week. Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday is what I chose. I just, see, like, April, May, yeah, March, April, May were some of the roughest months I went through, especially like May and April. Those were rough for me personally, just because I was feeling so drained. I felt like I just had, like, I didn't feel happy at all. I felt out of optimism, drained, very low energy, and I know my diet's never been the best, but I didn't, for me it was like, I don't think it's my diet, because I've always I didn't have energy problems before, for the most part at least. I'd always been relatively fine before, but and I think you can tell when it's like maybe low energy because of your diet, or low energy because of mood. And like I've talked about before, where if you're depressed, if you're really sad, you are going to feel, it can affect your strength. Like, it's just one of those things where it affects your strength. And I just, when I found out, and the thing is, I found out literally the night I got there. I was kind of lucky in that I've kept my face shield in my truck, so I was able to just go outside, get it, and come in. But like when I found out, I just kind of knew like I can't. And like the other thing too is it's summer, so we're generally more busy, and like everyone's getting max hours right now. And I just kind of knew, like, I don't think the hours are gonna drop. So I just kind of had, to me it felt like there wasn't really a choice, that I just had to. I had to. And I think it's going to be a lot better. I think it's going to be helpful for me. And like it's rough because money-wise I was feeling like, I can use the money right now. I don't know if the mic's picking that up. So it was not an easy decision by any means. I do think I might have to turn down my speakers just a bit more. Hang on, folks. I'm sorry if this commentary is a little more messy. It's just, split focus partially, and I guess I'm not feeling the absolute best, but I've been wanting to get this done for some time. So I move this a bit closer. So the decision I kind of came to when I was doing that was I was looking. I was like, well, how do I want to do this for what nights I'm gonna work? I was like, I was thinking of doing all the busy nights, but then I was like, I don't really like how that works out in terms of what nights I get off then, because it's then I only get, it's kind of like an on and off kind of schedule, or like yeah, I would get back to back nights off on Monday and Tuesday. But every other night, like I'd be working a lot, and there's just something about just getting 3 nights off in a row that's very nice. So, it's like I don't want to